We're often told that to err is human, to forgive, divine. But let's be honest, when you have been deeply, truly harmed, the idea of forgiveness can feel like an insult. It can feel like you're being asked to say what you did. It's okay. It feels like you're being asked to let them off the hook, to condone the action, and to betray your own pain. What if this entire idea is wrong? What if Buddhist forgiveness has nothing to do with the other person, and everything to do with your own liberation? Hello, and thank you for joining our conversation here at the Mindful Compass. Today, we're talking about one of the most misunderstood and difficult practices, forgiveness. Your question is profound. Is this about condoning the action? Or is it for me? And the most vital part, how can I possibly practice it when the harm is ongoing? This is where so many of us get stuck. We believe we have to choose between forgiving and protecting ourselves. The Buddhist path teaches us that this is a false choice. In fact, true practice often demands that we do both. To understand this, we must separate two very different things: the internal practice of forgiveness and the external practice of setting boundaries. Resentment, holding on to that burning, justified anger, is a kind of poison. As the saying goes, it's like drinking poison yourself and waiting for the other person to die. Here is a clear way to see the two tools the Dhamma gives us: the analogy, the antidote, and the shield. Imagine someone has harmed you. It's as if they have shot a poisoned dart at you. The harm is real. The poison is in your system. It's that burning feeling of resentment, hatred, and trauma. Now, forgiveness is the antidote. It is a medicine you take to neutralize the poison in your own system. It has nothing to do with the person who shot the dart. It doesn't excuse them. It doesn't make them right. It is a purely internal act of self-preservation. You take the antidote so you can stop being harmed by the past event. But what if, as you asked, the harm is ongoing? What if they are still shooting darts? This is where the second tool comes in. Boundaries. Wise, firm boundaries rooted in right speech and right action are the shield. The antidote, forgiveness, doesn't stop new darts. And the shield, boundaries, doesn't cure the poison already in you. You need both. You take the antidote to heal your internal world. You build the shield to protect your external world. So, let's look at that real-life situation. A family member, a colleague, or anyone who is causing ongoing harm, perhaps with critical or cruel words. The old, unskillful way. We either do nothing, no shield, and just get sicker and sicker with the poison. Or we shoot our own poison darts back, creating more bad karma and more suffering. The Buddhist middle way. 1. You build the shield, external action. You use firm, clear, right speech. I am not willing to listen to this. I am ending this conversation now. I will not be coming to this dinner if you speak to me that way. This is not an attack. It is a firm, compassionate firewall. It stops new darts. 2. You take the antidote, internal practice. After you've hung up the phone or left the room, you will still feel the poison, the old hurt, the new anger. This is when you practice forgiveness, not for them, for you, to cleanse your own heart of the hatred so that they don't get to live rent-free in your head and continue to harm you from the inside. Forgiveness is not condoning. It is unhooking yourself. The action was wrong. The harm is real. But you are refusing to be a prisoner to it. This is a practice for when you are alone and you feel that hot, heavy burden of resentment. I call this the burden release. 1. Sit down just for 1 minute. Close your eyes. 2. Bring the feeling to mind. Feel that anger, that hurt. Don't fight it. Just acknowledge its weight. 3. Now, physically clench your fists. Tight. Feel the tension in your hands, your arms, your shoulders, your jaw. This is the holding on. This is the work it takes to carry resentment. 4. Really feel that tension. Acknowledge, this is what I'm doing to myself. 5. Now take a slow, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, intentionally, slowly, open your hands. 6. Unclench your jaw. Drop your shoulders. As you unclench, silently say to yourself, I am not carrying this for you. I do this for my peace, not for yours. I set this burden down. 7. Do this 3 times. It's a rep for your heart. You are training your body and mind to associate forgiveness with release, not with surrender. Forgiveness in the Buddhist path is not weak. It is the ultimate act of self-respect. It is not about condoning a harmful action. It is about refusing to let that action continue to poison you long after it's over. You take the antidote for the poison in your heart, and you build the shield to protect you from future harm. That is the path of wisdom. That is the path of a peaceful warrior. This is the hard work of the path. Let's support each other. First, please share this video with anyone you know who might be struggling with the heavy burden of resentment. Second, this is a deeply personal topic. In the comments, if you feel comfortable, share one word that describes your relationship with forgiveness. Difficult? Freeing? Confusing? You are not alone in this. And third, if you find this path of inquiry valuable and wish to continue these conversations, I warmly invite you to subscribe and follow our channel. Thank you for joining this conversation. May you be well. May you be peaceful. And may you find the strength to put down the heavy burdens that are not yours to carry.